Boss minasan, McMegane here, and today we are back with the very glorious DBT06, the brand new booster for the new era of Vanguard. So yeah, personally for me, it's a pretty buff box. It's a pretty beefy booster, but not for all of them lah. For me, like Dark State is still a relatively okay support, while I feel like everything else is on the weaker side. I think the new deck needs a bit more support, I guess. And yeah, also I apologize for the surrounding noise. I'm in the card shop. And yeah, I'll be opening 4 boxes. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here is the box. And as you can see here, we have Jiva and the brand new Yu, which is super tall. Like much taller than his old race version. And yeah, here's a size telling about the Build Race anime. So far, really solid anime. And the QR code for the PR Twitter, Donovan, and also the Vanguard 0. And yeah, it's very simplistic box. And and also the clan symbol, nation symbol. And yep, without further ado, let's get into it.
I got 2 here though.
Okay, so here's the box. So from the start we have we have a very decently quality made deck divider featuring the Dragon Empire for this one. So as you can see here. And yeah, then there's a clan symbol and nation symbol and the description of the Dragon Empire. And yeah, that's a box topper for this booster. A bit underwhelming, but I'm not surprised with how much they decided to go with the trial deck and everything. Okay, so without further ado, let's start off with the first pack. So I'll just like my previous unboxing video, I'll try to go quickly on the common unless it is interesting one and go towards like more interesting stuff lah. So we open up starting off with Transition Phase Dragon. Very fun tech card if you know how to use it. And the new order, Blaze Maiden, some new ghosts, and the brand new PG for the Dragon Empire. I still prefer the older version. Yeah, I still prefer the older version. But I think overall okay lah. And also new heel and new front. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll separate my rare because I will be sorting this later. Just for your information, this is part of the whole carton. So just like my BT04 booster, I will be showing the end result later on.
You're failing on the highest level.
No.
But this is just a part of the 1/5 of the whole carton. So yeah, so this is a new one. The Sorceress, the Golem, the Girl, the Freed, and the new Dark State draw, and the 2 new triggers, Branget, and Cater. I like Cater one a lot actually. Then the brand new PG. New stuff for me to run in the Chaos also.
Spicy.
Nice. So let's continue. We have Ryu, the new dragon. What do you hit? We have the new starter for the hero, Galondite. And then we start off with a new double R for Stoicheia. I don't know what this does. I only know this has some back row effect. That's all. Okay. And then we have a new... This look like a Dragon Empire, but this is a front trigger for the Dark State and the new heel trigger for the Dragon Empire. Really nice looking. Like, I love that design. Okay, let's move on as I go. So the new order, the new tiger. I don't know what this do. Some common card, new blanket stuff, and then the Memeru, which is essentially just return a trigger to hand, which is very useful defensively and offensively. And then the stock here and the Kita. Okay, then we have the Nirvana foil, Nirvana order, the blooming thingy, hero base, Dawn to Tomorrow, and we have first triple out of the backpack, Brand Variana, the weakest of the three, I feel. And then we have Dusted Draw and the new crit. Wow, the new trigger design looks really good, to be honest. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so like the heal and the stand. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 out and it's a rare. Okay, so we have the hero that can retire. Very nice for control option. And a very shitty Desire Debut. Okay, here's the thing. This card needed the boost, but we don't discourage you from boosting. So it's kind of like ironic. And I think Gridon can't really afford to have a booster, unfortunately. Okay, next pack we have the Hero Starter, Diadre, very powerful cards. Actually, before that, let me get rid of the back 2 trigger, the Blanket and the Hitter is a looking ox. Okay, 1, 2, and I'm getting a 4 here. Oh wow, 2 foils in 1. Okay, interesting. So we have our Cheeky or Schnitzel, which is the Useberg support. And then we have the X-Dragon, which essentially some kind of card restrict, I think. So yeah, pretty strong card, but I not sure is it useful in Useberg or not, cause it's kind of like you are running a lot. You're already running thin with a lot of grade 3s in Useberg thanks to the reward race. I'm not sure there's enough space for this. And so far I tested offline, it's kind of killing you also. Then yeah, Shiki. Then okay, so the triggers. Then okay, we got a foil, Brahmada, I think. Yep, it's Brahmada. Very powerful prayer dragon for the crossover race. Really strong. And then we have the Ryu New Order catbox thingy. And yeah, that's the one half of it. Let's move on to the second half. Then we have Reno, some new dragon that haven't been reviewed yet. Golem. Some new. Oh, this is like a. Oh, okay. We have the OR of the box, Keter. Then we have the Prison. This one is a very interesting card. I forget what the full effect is, but it's a very. I remember the effect being very interesting. I think I might playtest it like in my stream. Okay, then we have Sun's Surprise Egg, the new Divine, decent bird. This is better than the Hedgehog, and then some new Diablo Sister, I think. Seems to be Ikikase card also. Then some new card for the store. Yeah, it's really generic also. Nothing. Okay. Okay, so we have. Oh my gosh, we have a frame rare here. Is this FR lah? It's the Dark State. But yeah, this is a frame rare. Okay, in case you don't know what I mean by frame rare, if you look closely, there is like a frame to it. I'm not sure it's showing up on my cam or not, but so I apologize. But you can see kind of like a blue frame from the normal art itself. I think it's actually a holo of the pack, cause so far I haven't hit holo at all. But this is not. This is an okay card. Like personally for me, you don't really run this. Oh, and also you have the Cloudbreaker, very powerful card, quite important for hero because it allows you to superior call from drop zone. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so these are the commons. Yeah, from what I noticed is that the rate changed, and I mean like from what I heard so far, holo is completely removed in the favor for the FR, and then there is more double R and the triple R ratio adjustment lah. Okay, so we have throughout. Then we got another frame rare, which is the bug guy that I got earlier. I mean it's frame rare lah, not FR lah, not FRR. It's a two different thing. Then we have the very powerful card for the Prison, which essentially just allows you to restand. And then we thought that Prison will be able to escape the multi-attack hell. We have this card. But it's a very powerful card. This allows Prison to really push for endgame properly. I can see like Prison going like top tier in like the upcoming BTO6 meta like that. So yeah. And it's double R. Like seriously. Okay, so we have the new player dragon. Oh, actually. Okay, so there's two new stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like the new trigger effect is looking better than some of the Terroric one. And we have Botis, or I will call it Botox. A very interesting tech card to run. I feel not very strong in drug chip. Well, even if like you can combine it with the order to get like the denial griffin effect, it's still very expensive to pull off. Okay card lah, but I think it's not the best. It's not the card that the director we're looking for right now. Then we have the Stokia New Dragon and they reprint Trickstar. Wait, hold up. They reprint Trickstar.
Yes, they did.
What the shit?
There is one common star, I know.
I know, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put it this way. For a new player, I can see why. But a bit of waste lah. It's still a bit waste lah. I mean like, okay, let's be real. In Japan, yeah, not hard. But the thing is, in overseas, I think it's a bit harder to get Trickstar. At least in yeah, from what I know, in Thailand, it's hard to get.
Oh, Thailand, yes.
Yeah.
But Thailand,
Like Japan card lah. Japan card in Thailand.
Japan Thailand is shit, what?
No. You talk about Thai language one,
Ah.
not the Japan one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taiwan, of course, you can get everything in like 200 baht or something.
It's like what, $3 or
Yeah. Okay, anyway, here's a new brand. Cater PG looks very spicy. I like this. And then the wheels. Okay, I think it's I think all the four should be out, I think. Okay, so remove the trigger. And they waste. I feel more annoyed with the fact that they include 2 triggers in every booster.
I'm more annoyed. There's no effect.
Yeah. Then we have the Crocodile, very powerful card, very useful card for Gridon. But yeah, it just make Gridon running Gridon a bit easier. Yeah. Okay, last pack of the box. We have. Let's see whether we get something cool.
Not virus, by the way.
Yep, nothing. We got Pharma and Vanguard PG. Okay, so that's the result from the first box. Oh, and I see Croston.
Your boyfriend.
So essentially, we got so far is 2 FR, 1 dumb ORR, then 5 double rare, and 4 triple rare. I think they sacrifice. Yeah, there is a lot less foil you can see here, but if you are like, if you love the frame, I think you will love the frame rare. But yeah, so far this is a booster, not a. Okay, this is actually a bit bad booster because there's no.
By the way, right, you got CNL spell.
It has a lot of like extra and everything, I think. I guess. So yeah, let's move on to the next one.
I'll ask you, it's not ask because.
And I think this take too much time, so. Okay, so here's a second box. I put all my common and the rare stack on my right hand side so I can just put easily. So let's move on. Okay, so here's a second box and the box topper is Vanguard. Then let's open. Let's continue to open. So from now I will try to speed up my unpacking speed. So let's start off. Remove the triggers and okay, we got 2 foil at once. So we have Iwanga, not to be confused with the song from for the Bruce, and also frame rare for the Aurora Girl. Yeah. No, my god, shit. This is restander.
Yeah, she can't. Yeah, I need to go down and go to 7.
Have you seen the cost?
Yes, I saw. I mean, like that's the thing. It's worth the cost. It was a sacrifice, I feel.
Yeah. No fun.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Then nothing. So the double rare. 2 rares. I feel double rare is too confusing. The double rare is confusing choice of words.
Of course!
Okay, I seeing some foil. And we have Garu Varina. And other card is Escalate Angel. I like this card a lot because it's very generic. Because it's all you need to do is just write into grade 3. So you can call it during grade 2 turn or personal right turn to activate the effect. And then we have Garu Arena, very cancerous card to run in this format.
He like middle of nowhere can go. He fucking at home wanna buy.
Okay, next up we have some Diablo stuff and then another prison stuff. But yeah, frame rate can be frame rate essentially take over any foil slot. Also, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see how. So, before that, let me bring it out to nearby. So yeah, I'll separate it first so that like it's easier to find the ratio. My bad. Okay, next up we have nothing here, so I'm just gonna do this. Next up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crusher. Like I said before, good cards. Okay, 1, 2. Oh yeah, and I just realized there's no SP in the booster already. So yeah, they remove SP completely and replace it with FR.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
A bit annoying to be honest, but yeah, nothing much we can do about it. Okay, next up we have, okay, remove this, then the Dragon Empire O trigger, then the Memeru, nothing. Not a lot of stuff from my like Dark State stuff to be honest, so far I'm seeing. But I see both these only so far. Oh, and then we have the new Seal Bless You Dragon cards. Okay, I think like I'm willing to run 1 or 2 copy, but I think I rather run some of the other support that came out in the festival collection because like it has a bit more utility lah. So here's a PG. Okay, then okay, I'm seeing some interesting looking Floyd. Oh, Shiki. So we got a Shiki. In case you guys wonder why I call Shiniso Shiki, is because it's Shiniso, cause it sounds like Shiniso, which means chicken fat in German, I think. I'm not sure the exact origin, so if I'm wrong, do comment down in the comments below. Okay, so we take out the commons and we have another 2 rares. Nothing much here. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, I think this is 2 rare. Yeah. So like if I see one back is a rarity, then it's definitely gonna be both rares. So yeah. I'm gonna move my common to another location. Okay, so remove 2 common, and then I'm seeing a 4 here, and we got a FR rare Dark State cards.
FR rare? MMR?
Not FR lah, but I mean this is definitely gonna be expensive. Cause it's hard to come by. So we got the Dark State FR rare, very nice. And then we have the new double R for the. I think this is generic in general. It's just way too good. As long as you have full back roll with Great Power Lower, you get additional power. And then this call anything based on the Vanguard grades, but it can maximum call grade 3, so it's really good. Like this is what makes Magnolia so strong now. Cause like it's a lot cheaper to superior callback compared to card like Emilia, which the additional effect is just plus 5k, which can come in handy, but it's still it still can be a little bit iffy if like you lacking soul and everything. So 2 cards, and then nothing. Yeah, so just the PG, and yep. And then last 2 packs of the booster. Let's see what we have. 1, 2. We have the, I don't know what this do. I only know it has a back row effect. And then the piece of shit hedgehog.
Emotional damage.
And then the last two play. Oh, Adeline, yes. Base card in the set. I'll say this now. One of the best card in the set. And then the dusted PG.
That's very little. It's very little.
Okay, so for this pack we have 2 FR and let me count let me split the rarity real quick. I'll pass you guys later, don't worry. So 1 OR here, 4 triple R, 2 FR. Oh wait, there is 5, huh?
How many open? One only.
Okay, eh?
Pim pam pam pom.
Come to hell.
Where no? I already take the screen.
You already told the fans you open.
I already record that I have 4 box. Okay, anyway, I was talking with my friend just now about a weird mismatch number of the triple R. It seems to be a normal thing. So without further ado, let's move on to the third one. Okay, so we have another blanket box, blanket deck divider. I want to get dusted, and I mean like it would be nice to have like one for every nation. Okay, let's start off with the first pack. Open the sesame, and we have Brambarina, the worst one.
Which is for heroes, right?
And then let's move on to the next box. Okay, still recording. Yeah, this is just a rare one with the release. Release actually is surprisingly a very useful card because it synergizes well with the crossover rate that it associates with the Wheels Varena, because essentially you can just get your player dragon back for the cost for next turn crossover rest. Okay, next up, discard, and we have 2 foils. We have one foil, sorry. We have the Dusted one, and then we have another Aura Battle Princess one. I got a lot of that. Like one for every pack actually. Okay, let's move on. Then this pack don't have anything. Okay, then so we have the double R, which personally for me I don't like this card because it burns through soul and Lionel already needs soul, and we have like a better card right here. I mean like, okay, it's a guaranteed draw one. This double R is guaranteed draw one, which is still okay, but personally for me I rather use it for some more different utility that Store KA already have. Okay, so 2 to the bottom and open. We have the new Steel Blast Dragon here, and yeah. FR are already out. I mean already out. Okay, so here's a 2 rare, then the common.
This one and this.
What thing?
I think I opened my camera.
Holy!
One eternity later.
I'll say one to come in. Okay, see ya. I'll give you a clue bit. No, they didn't decide, but
FFR. Oh, okay.
it's FR.
Very nice.
See ya.
Great too.
Carolina.
Oh, nice.
This looks damn nice.
Oh, finally. Let me see.
How many
Holy crap, that looks really, really nice. And yeah, another card, doesn't matter. Thank you. Okay, so here's the FR in the full glory. Looks really, really nice. Like, I really like the frame. It looks so nice that I might actually get the Dracula if it's looking nice and not too expensive. But yeah, I'll leave it here first. I'll pass to you later. Don't worry, my dear. Also, there's only 2 FFR 3. So that's all 3 out. Okay. So yeah, from what you guys can heard, there's 3 FFR per carton, and all three actually now. One is here, very nice, and yeah, there's nothing here. Does DSR replace the FFR slot?
No clue.
Okay, so there's a chance that it might happen. So let's see, we have the Cater OT here, and then there's nothing else. I got like FR, I got like 4 so far.
These two are like whatever.
Okay, so we have 2. We have one FR, the useless one, and one crocodile.
I take this and this right.
Okay, let's move to the next pack.
我先拿这样，再来吧。
Okay, next up we have the Dark Stay, nothing much. If later DSR, how you gonna feel, yeah?
You open everything, oh, it's left there only.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, like that one box of
I
glory.
tell you first, you won't get this one.
Anyway, I got the order. It's essentially condensation with a bit of utility of milling. It is kind of like a double-edged sword lah. It makes your deck run out faster, but you guarantee the target. So it's not bad early rush target.
So I don't know why you can buy from there, but
They
yeah.
rig the thing.
Okay, so we have Memiru and some red
So
one.
they were like, oh, we have a delay, but then I see them down there, like, almost finishing the entire thing already.
Yeah.
Then after that, Bias.
Yep, 2
You
rare.
can mute the thing, right?
Okay, so here's the Julian, the last tripper of the pack. And that's pretty much about the third box that I have with me right now. So there is total of 4 triple R, 1 FFR, very nice. And apparently FFR replaced FR. And then yeah, the double OR, yep. Okay, let's move on to the last box. Here is the last box. And yeah, as I will try to fasten it up so like I don't let my friend wait. So let's start off. I'm not gonna cut for this. I'm not gonna do my cool cut animation for this. And we have Keta Sanctuary, the Sanctuary in the Sky, aka Field Spell in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, let's move on to the last one. 1, 2. So we have the line on support. Yeah, technically not really line on support. It's very generic, and I think that's the biggest plus about the line on. It's very generic, and it almost every Stoic right line can take advantage of it, especially Magnolia. Okay, let's move on to the next one, and we have Aspida. Wow, that's the first Aspida in like 4 box. That means this card might be hard to come by. Very important card for hero. Okay. And I'm seeing some frame rate. Oh, nice. Vanguard FR, the PG. I think this is gonna be one of the more expensive FR because you know it's hard to come by. And we have Jiva. Okay. Personally for me, Jiva not a bad card. It does lose power. It does lose in power department, but it does make it up for ability to just restand unit. So yeah. Oh, and another FR rare with Dragon Empire PG. So this is quite a beef box so far. And and here's the Octare Sorceress. Pretty okay card. Pretty okay card to run, but like I feel it's a little bit awkward to run with the older support of Hexor. And then we have the Dracniclia, and yeah. I think might have 4 less than 4 pieces.
Might be, yeah.
No, not Botis, the other one. So here's the PG and the Botis.
You don't know which one.
The hentai protagonist Ace.
It's not out, I break duel.
It's next set, bro.
It's next set.
Ah, it's next set.
Yeah, next set right here.
Which one?
Okay,
The standard.
You okay or not? It's next set.
Oh. Okay.
I thought you talking about the post-it.
I was like, oh, I thought you were coming. Oh, never mind, never mind.
You got your paper.
Wow, fucking painful. Okay.
Hey, got two set, Thomas.
So, Ramadan and the PG. Okay, so here we have Follies, which is quite important card to run in the hero right now. You know, being one of the only cards. Then Ivanka.
一那个那个哦哦
Look at that set for Great Empire stop.
Q.
Okay, so we have another. Oh,
You show me for us, right? You show me you got a whole set there.
okay. I just remember what this card do. I think this is something about like force the opponent to guard one card. Personally, for me, I'm not sure that it's worth running specifically in your deck because side deck is not a thing in Vanguard. If there's a side deck, this is definitely a guaranteed side deck in the Lion. But since we don't have side deck, kind of useless. And we have the last two packs. Let's see the miracle will happen or no. Okay, so last pack and we got PG. Okay. Okay, so that's the last pack, last box I mean. So what I get from the box, let me arrange real quick, is Jiva, Botis, Follies, and some Sukus. Yeah, that's the name, I think. The name's so weird, I remember it. Then we have the Aspida, Octare, Brahmada, Ivanka, and the girl. Then we have two FRPG. Not bad. I think total I have. Yeah, I have 3 out of like 5 PG all from the opening. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the opening for the box. I'll just in personal opinion, I think the box is underwhelming. Like, for one is that there's no longer SP per box, which is kind of like one of the best thing for the season 1. And they replaced it with FR, and they removed the holo completely. There are some waste slot, I feel. But if you ask me, is it a good booster for like a newer player to come in and whack?
No.
Depends on what you open. Like if you are going for anything that came out in this booster, so Skyfall, Jiva, and Lion, then yeah, I think these are pretty okay. But yeah, in general, I think it's a little bit disappointing personally for me, cause okay, I'll put it this way: if your right line doesn't come as a triple R in this booster, I don't see a reason why you should get a box, unless you try to get a box for fun to get some FR. I think I wouldn't call it have high value, but like it's okay among the D boosters. It's definitely on the lower end of spectrum for me. So that's all I have for today. Do leave in the comments below on what you guys think of the BT06 in general. And that's all I have for today. Take care of yourself. And this is McMegane signing out.
Bye bye.